Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today is a beginner Wednesdays, and I'm going to do a very simple kind of like, I don't want to call it a smoky eye, but just kind of like a very simple matte shade look with some really pretty browns and maybe, a little bit of black, probably not, but just some really pretty browns and something that's really simple that you could do every day. Before I start with my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with this Lila B like powder, and I've been using this underneath of my to set my concealer a lot lately. So just right here is where I put it, and I just use the top lighter shade. Sometimes I mix them together, but first I just pat it on there and then I'll blend it out. And it kind of highlights my brow bone, as you can see. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to put this all over my eyelids. I don't know if I've ever told you guys what the finish of this is, but it's not like a tacky finish or anything like that. It just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of matte, I guess. Not really matte, but like you kind of get like a little bit of, it's like very soft. I'm not doing good. It's very soft, and as you can see, it kind of evens out the eyelid a little bit, so it's not, so you don't get a lot of, if you have any discoloration, it'll cover that, stuff like that. Very good. Okay, I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the Animal Eyes palette from Sephora on my channel. I don't even know if they still sell this, but I feel like you can get a palette that has similar shades like this in here. And as you can see, I use it like quite a bit, and you guys have seen it on this channel a lot. But I feel like everyone just kind of needs a palette that has some really workable nudes and workable shimmers that'll look good on just about every skin tone. And this is going to be the palette I'm using today, especially for a beginner Wednesdays look. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to go in with is this dark brown shade. I kind of try to steer away from blacks, and I'm going to use this flat, like thicker blending brush. But back to what I was saying, I kind of try to steer away from using a lot of black because I don't want it to overtake my look. But you could always like even do like put your brush in here and then a tap of black to just deepen this up a little bit. But I'm just going to pack that all over my eyelid. And as you can see, I don't have any tape on today. And that's because we're just going to, as we're blending this and building it up, we're just going to drag it down to that lower lash line. We're doing it all in one sweep. Alright, so that's about as high as I'm going to go with that shade. Now I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to go in with this reddish shade, and I'm not going to go too high because I'm going to allow it to overlap that brown shade a little bit. You'll see what I mean here in a second. There you go. I'm going to put a little bit more right here. And then I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so finally I'm going to go in with this gold shade here just with my fingers. And I'm just going to try to tap off a little bit of glitter on top of here. I don't really want like pigment, I just want shimmers, as you can see. And that's what I'm getting. Now I'm going to use my NYX pencil. This one is not the Epic ink liner, but This is just the normal like waterline type pencil, and I'm just going to use it to line like right above my lash line. I'm not making a wing or anything, but just right here. These lashes from Ione, these are the Natural Light Doll 3D full length lashes from them, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree. These are the lashes that I'm going to be wearing today, just so you can kind of see this smoky eye through the lashes. Okay, while my lashes are drying, I'm just going to go ahead and put on my concealer. I feel like you guys see this all the time, but I mean, I guess when you find something that works, that's kind of just what you continue to do, knowing that it's gonna work. So yeah. And I gotta kind of be careful since I already put down my my eyeshadow underneath. I usually do that last, but this time I did it all in one sweep. So definitely have to be a little bit more mindful this time. Okay, I have my lashes on. I realize now that like I cut this one, I left this one a little bit longer than this one, but it's fine. So now I'm just gonna start to blend this out, and I'm gonna kind of try to blend it down like I said, since I already have my eyeshadow on, but I might have to just touch it up, which is no biggie, because I usually kind of blend it high. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to touch it up. Alright, now for my favorite part, the powder. Make sure everything is completely blended. Okay. And I got a little bit more to come out of this Essence loose setting powder. That's how I like it. Giving you a good finish here. Alright, and then I just kind of press it, make sure I don't get it in the glitter. Press it in the back of my hand. And then it will go in between the forehead here, just to set any concealer from when I did my eyebrows. While that's setting, I'm going to go in with my, you could tell I've been using this, my Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder. I don't know why, but like I've been seeing this on TikTok that people are like having trouble like getting it, their shade and stuff. I feel like there are so many, not that I don't like this powder, there are just so many powders that I do like, or that I want to try, that once this one runs out, which it probably won't in a while, I mean there's so much in here still, but there are so many powders that I do want to try that I'm not really too worried about this product running out. But they said that they usually bought it like from Amazon, and now they're struggling to find it, which is kind of crazy. Like, you know how things like that, you just think you'll always be able to buy them, and then next thing you know, you never know. But this is a drugstore product, so I don't really see drugstore product and like kind of a staple, so I don't really see it going away, but you know, who knows. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder puff and set it. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline loose setting powder, and I'm just gonna blend all this together because I kind of have a line here. My jaw like naturally does that, but I don't want my makeup to enhance that. So yes, I'm just gonna take it and blend these two powders together. I kind of use what's left on this brush as well as adding just like a little bit more powder to it, and then doing my nose just to make sure. I have so much oil on my nose, it's kind of crazy. Under my eyes and like all right here will be dry, but my nose will be so oily. I don't know what's going on with my eyebrows over here. They look crazy compared to these. I don't know what's going on. We'll go under here and just kind of. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna go back in with that Animal Eyes palette, and I'm gonna use my Prepper brush that I use underneath of my underneath of my eyes all the time, and going with that deepest brown. Oh my bad. Just kind of touch this up a little bit. If you think this looks a little bit messy, you are right, because my application right now is not the best. But I'm just connecting this to my eye right there. I'm gonna do that on the other side. I kind of got a hand over here. But anyways, I'm going to go in with that red shade with this fluffy brush. And this fluffy brush is like very, very fluffy, like very soft. So I'm just gonna use that to blend that out. With this pressed powder from Shop Miss A. Yeah, I've used it a lot, that's why it looks like that. And this is actually a fluffy blending brush from e.l.f. And I like saw how, you know, fluffy it is, and I was like, I should use this for my powder. And this is a really good way to like kind of tone back anything. I saw it on TikTok, and I wish I would have seen it before I did my Sunday get ready with me, because it probably would have saved my eyeshadow look a little bit from looking gray and stuff. But just take a setting powder, like a more flesh tone one, and not only is this going to continue to set my under eye, but it's also going to blend out this shade and tone it back a little bit, as you can see. So I'm gonna do the other side. We're going to use the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush today. I really wanted to enhance that red that I used to blend out the brown with, and I think that it will. I feel like if I had a mauve-y type blush, it would go well, but I really don't. And now that I'm doing this eye look, I can see why you would have one, because I've always seen that as a blush shade, and I'm like, that's not a blush shade for anyone. But no, it is. Oh, my bad. This needs to go down here. And if you're new to my channel, this cream blush, I'm gonna say it's cream blush, it does not disrupt my powder at all. Like, it doesn't do any of that. It's very good, and as you can see, it shears down pretty nicely. My MAC highlighter in the shade Superb. Very, very pretty. Use my fan brush. NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's almost empty. I need to hit up my Ulta and go in the NYX section and buy me a new blush. More of this. They need to sell this in a bigger bottle. I need a bottle that is this size. Alrighty.
Okay, for the last step, I'm going in with this Ritzy lip gloss. I'm just hopping on this voiceover because I was talking to my mom on the phone in this last clip. But yeah, that's kind of what I went with for this look. And just let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that if you're a beginner in makeup that this is something that you feel like would be easy for you to do or to mimic. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.